Hello race fans and welcome back to the Mountain Dew Race Series. We're here for race 30 of the season here at the California Speedway for the running of the Pepsi 500. I'm doing a welcome you back here, and we saw Sean Wallace is our new point leader, and he's won back-to-back races now at Dover and at Kansas last week, and he's our new point leader by 80 points now over Mitchell Smith. That's Ralph Green and others had a horrible day at Kansas. But we move on this week. Sean Wallace is going to try to do the unthinkable and win 3 in a row. He's starting right there. He's in your screen. He's in the 4th row. He's starting 7th. But anyway, our starting front 2 rows. First time poster this year is Dylan Pote in the 18. He had a good top 5 finish last week. He needed a good run. This should be helpful with the pole. On the outside of him is Peter Belusi. Somebody else trying to turn their season around. He's right there in the 29 on the outside of him. Row 2 has the 93 of Ryan Tinsley. He's trying to rebound from a bad race last week. And the 91 of Taylor Orndorff, our winner from Richmond. So the pace car is already off. And Dylan actually ran good here last time we were here. He tried to run Blake Cooper down. He's one of the guys I remember that were trying to compete with Blake Cooper. But the pace car is off. And the start of the race is here for the Pepsi 500. And Dylan Pote will edge out Peter Belusi. Taylor Orndorff trying to pass him on the high side already. And an interesting fact I'm pretty sure is Dylan has not led a lap this season. It's the first time I've seen him out front, but can he hold off Ryan Tinsley? I don't think so. That 93 looks pretty fast. If you come off the corner. And Ryan Tinsley to the inside of Dylan Pote trying to take the lead. See, Sean Wallace is already working his way up to the 4th spot, trying to take it from Belusi. The high side is not where you want to be, it appears. And Ryan Tinsley looks like he's going to be the leader off the first lap. And he will. Here comes Michael Causey. He's going to go up there in the points. He didn't have a good race last week. He's up here now. Look at me. I'm just changing the camera. And here comes, whoa, Michael Causey got a huge run on Ryan Tinsley. He's going to go under him. Oh, we've had a wreck. Oh, we got a huge wreck. Oh, we had a good battle for the lead, too. I saw a bright orange car. I know Trey Tinsley is involved in it. Ooh, it's slowing up. Ooh, oh, right here. Is that the big wreck behind him? Micah Grant, Trey Tinsley get together. Oh, the big wreck behind him. I see Ken Johnson. Ooh, Nathan Bradford, Cody Woosley, and Eric Matthews. Too close together. I just collected Ken Johnson. That was a huge wreck. Ooh. A lot of damage to all those cars. I don't think anything else happened. Doesn't appear that. Okay. We go back to the front, and we still have a battle for the lead. Michael Causey's trying to get around Ryan Tinsley. And he's going to clear him this time by. So Michael Causey put him to the front now. That 19 car. We got 3 wide back there for 4th. Randy Bradley's trying to get around Ryan Tinsley. And Michael Causey gets important bonus points right there. Comes Austin Carey up for 4th on Dylan Pote. Has Alexander Dawson following him. Sean Wallace is stuck on the high side now with Peter Belusi as well. Now Randy Bradley has taken the 2nd spot from Ryan Tinsley, or attempting to. And here comes Austin Carey. You know when Austin's up here, you know he has a good car, because usually he ends up winning these races. Go check the field again, make sure nobody else wrecked. I don't think anybody else did. It's Ralph Green. He's right here in the middle. He was 19 last time by. This time by, he is 22nd. This looks like he's not had the cars as of late. And Michael Causey continues to lead. Austin Carey's going to be riding his bumper, though. He's up there to him. And here, look who's sneaking up in the picture. The bright purple car. That's Blake Cooper. He won. He's already won twice this year. And one of his victories came here in the 2nd race of the season. And he's up here. He's in the 4th spot. And he is coming to the front. He just got around Alexander Dawson. And Sean Wallace is falling back. I don't think he got the car anymore. The handles. I was looking at the wrong car. Here's Sean. You see Ralph Green's only 2 cars behind him. But it doesn't matter if he's only 2 spots behind him, because he's not really doing that much in the points at all if they're that close together. Go back up to the front though. Michael Causey continues to lead. Here comes Randy Bradley to the inside of Austin Carey. He dive bombs in there in the corner and is going to get under him. Can he hold it off though, or can he hold it? Looks like he's going to. They're going to be drag racing down, I guess, on the straightaway. Blake Cooper's going to try to follow Bradley around Austin Carey. I don't think we have any other wrecks. I think everybody else is fine. Ooh, Ralph Green's in the middle now. Ooh. Sean Wallace last time was 18th. Michael Crosby continues to lead. They're still side by side for second. It's really hard to pass here, apparently, so you need to try to get as many spots as you can. It's easier to lose them, though. It's always the case. It's easier to lose spots than gain them. That's for sure. She's Ohar Munn, I saw. Sean Wallace again. Our poster's falling back. He was 20th last time by. He's been stuck on the high side, though. There's Cade Stewart. Trying to work his way up. There's Ralph Green. Michael Campbell. One of our guy came in 6th in the points. Cody Weasley was involved in that wreck. I'm pretty sure he's out of the race. He is. Tough race for him. The leaders are actually catching up to Ken Johnson, the wounded car up ahead. Don't know how it's going to affect him. Don't know where is Ken? Where is he at? He's going to the bottom, but Michael Causey continues to lead. We're going to do a top 10 rundown as we're just completed our 7th lap of the race, so we're basically, I guess, halfway. I guess now it's 13. Oh well. Leader is Michael Causey. Second, ooh, there's about a lot of contact right there. I'm going to give second to Peter Paluzzi. Rodney Bradley's 3rd. Ryan Tinsley's 4th. I'm about to sneeze. Lucas Blair is now 5th. Austin Carey 6th. Blake Cooper 7th. Jake Rogers 8th. Noah Munn 9th. And Tristan McDowell 10th. Look back to the field some more. See where everybody's running. And Michael Causey's actually caught Ken Johnson. We're riding on board with him. You know it's going to be crazy. Ooh, we got to keep an eye on this. It's not good. It really cost Ryan Tinsley there a lot. Ooh. Having a slow car does not help. I'm going to keep an eye on this. I think Johnson's just trying to get out of the way, but there's not really much he can do. Ohar Munn and Spencer Perret have to be just screaming in their cars because they cannot get around this 12 car. Now they're going to get around them. We'll go back up to the front though. And Michael Causey continues to lead this race. I know he's been very hungry for a win. And look who's up here going for the 2nd spot. It's the 2 car, Jake Rogers. He just took it from Lucas Blair. Another surprise up there. Here comes Tristan McDowell. Somebody this season has been turned upside down due to wrecks and all kinds of bad finishes. If it's not a win, he's been wrecking. He's just trying to get back up in the points anywhere inside the top 30. And he's up here in 4th right now. Here comes Rodney Bradley. There's Sean Wallace. He's getting under Josh Harris. James McLeod following him. Jimmy Muckley's coming up here. See Ralph Green trying. His teammates gonna let him in front of him. Aaron Reed's gonna let him in front of him right there. But they're still mired midway through the field. Sean Wallace now got kicked to the high side. Huh. Oh, and Jake Rogers has caught Michael Causey. Man, Causey had a huge lead. What happened? I don't know what happened though, but Jake Rogers is there, and it's about 2.5 laps to go, and Causey loses the lead. And Jake Rogers is now the new leader. He's been quiet, another guy quiet this season, just looking for a good run. And Lucas Blair looks like he's going to take 2nd spot from Michael Causey. Causey needs to get down. He's going to lose more spots. Here comes Austin Carey. I thought Blake Cooper was going to get up there. I guess he just didn't have the car like I thought. Ralph Green trying to gain spots. Look back some more real quick. And Causey looks like he's been able to maintain his spot in 3rd. Can Lucas Blair run down this 2 car? We'll keep it up here. Look, here comes Michael Causey, who he dive bombed under the 32 for 2nd. Michael Causey back up to 2nd. Looks like as Jake Rogers is going to be taking the white flag. As Causey has cleared Blair for 2nd. White flag's out for Jake Rogers in the 2. This would be a huge win for that whole team. He's had a terrible season. This would be a good way to at least put a good high point on a season. A victory is always a good way to turn a team's success around. And they're left. And look at Tristan McDowell. He's gone to the inside on Michael Causey for 2nd. This side-by-side racing just is exactly what Jake Rogers wants to see. Jake Rogers is going to nurse it back to the finish line. And Jake Rogers, out of nowhere, comes to the line. He will win his first race of the season. Jake Rogers wins the Pepsi 500 here at California. Where did he come from? I seriously did not see him until about lap 11 of this race out of 13. He just came out of nowhere, passes Kazi and hangs on and pulls away. Kazi had the car to beat, but he ends up a close second place. There's still time for Michael Kazi to win a race though. But today belongs to Jake Rogers, who steals the show. Congrats to him for winning the race. Michael Kazi finishes second, a heartbreaker for him. Tristan McDowell finishes third. Austin Carey, James McLeod are your top 5. Rodney Bradley, Blake Cooper, Lucas Blair, Jamie Muckley, and Ryan Tinsley, the rest of your top 10. See the rest of the finishing order. I saw our pollster finished 28th. I just noticed that. And for some of the points contenders, I think any of them are down here besides Cody Woosley, who was out of the race. But it was a pretty clean race though, besides that one wreck. But congrats to Jake Rogers for winning his first race of the season. Huge win for him. Our next race will be, well, it should be called the NASCAR Bank of America 500, but it's messed up. But our next race is at Lowe's. I mean, it should be a good race, so we'll see what happens there. In our point standings, Sean Wallace with a 104-point lead over Mitchell Smith. Ralph Green, Ryan Tinsley, Michael Kazi, Kay Stewart, Rodney Bradley, Michael Campbell, Josh Harris, Zohar Mudden, Peter Paluzzi, and Cody Woosley are your top 12. And you see the rest of the point standings. Go. Jake Rogers up to 25th. He needed that big time. It was a pretty hectic race though. For the most part, I thought Kazi had it, but Jake Rogers steals the show and wins at California. Congrats to him again. And I will see you guys for race 31 at Lowe's.